so sorry.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
It don't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
look
be
at you.
natural. It's not big.
Okay.
Just scroll back to the top. Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Anna Kate Gardner and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
How long have you been traveling?
I was in Europe for 3 months and I've been here for about a month.
What's the best part of traveling?
Meeting new people and staying in hostels, I think.
What's the worst part of traveling?
Getting all the flights together, I think, is my least favorite part of traveling.
It's easy. Do you travel solo, with friends, or both?
I would like to travel solo, but as a girl, I feel like it can be really difficult. So I travel with a guy friend.
Do you check your luggage at the airport, or do you carry it all on?
No, I do not check my luggage. I carry it on.
Smart girl.
Yes.
What's the longest you stayed away from home while traveling?
3 months.
How long should someone stay in one place when traveling?
Ooh, it's so hard. I feel like it depends on the place and it depends on the people you meet there. Because so many times I've been in places that I didn't think that I would love, but I met people that I loved. And if they're staying longer, then I'll extend my stay. But I feel like it's really dependent on where you are and the people that you meet.
Airbnb, hotel, or hostel?
Hostel. Hostel, hostel, hostel. 110% hostel.
What does your family think, and are they supportive?
My family worries, but I would say that they're mostly supportive.
Do you have a happiest moment while traveling?
There's so many. I mean, am I allowed to talk drugs on here or no?
Yeah. Be completely open.
I think that doing shrooms was really incredible in Costa Rica and also in Amsterdam. I'd never had tried drugs really before ever, and it was a really amazing experience and eye-opening.
Do you have a lowest moment while traveling?
I wouldn't say I have a lowest, but I would say that there are definitely still low days. Like we talked about the other day, like your problems don't run away when you run away. But I think that I would rather be sad in Costa Rica than I'd be sad at home.
Do you miss home when you're traveling?
Honestly, not as much as I thought I would. I really expected to miss home a lot, but I actually cried at the thought of coming home when I was in Europe, just because the experience there was so special to me, and I felt like no one would really understand exactly. I don't know. I feel like home is just, it's amazing, and I love it, but I love it traveling more. You get to meet so many new people and see so many new things.
Do you work when you travel, or you save up?
I save up. I don't have a remote job.
Are there any tips or tricks that you've learned along the way?
This wouldn't really be a tip or trick, but I feel like I've always been really uptight about traveling, as in like getting to the airport like 6 hours early type uptight. But traveling with someone who tends to be very chill and wants to get to the airport like 20 minutes early has changed that a lot.
Alec's a 20-minute guy.
Alec is a 20-minute guy. Yeah.
He seems like a 20-minute guy.
He's 100% a 20-minute guy, and it's changed.
I'm an hour and a half guy.
Yeah, we don't have a happy medium, but we always make it. We have not missed a flight yet, knock on wood. But what was the question again?
Just tips or tricks.
I would say a big tip as far as meeting people would be cooking in kitchens and hostels. A lot of people would like to eat out, but I think that cooking in kitchens is where I meet the most people. So I honestly think kitchens are more important than dorm rooms.
I think we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
It is a community. Even today, like I didn't have anything to eat, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "You want to eat our food?"
Yeah.
Not really.
You
but
will
I'll
never
talk to you.
starve in a hostel. You will never starve. It's so true.
And if you have an open heart, you'll never be without friends.
That is so accurate. Yes.
Next question. Do you
Yes.
find it easier to make friends while traveling?
100%. I feel like everyone is on the same journey and everyone is so like-minded and wants the same thing, and everyone wants to make friends. It's like your first day at college, no one knows each other yet, and if they do, everyone is so welcoming. Like, it's very rare to see a clique in a hostel or in traveling in general. I mean, it's just a bunch of people that are so open and free-spirited and like adventure, so everyone gets along so well.
It is like that first day at college where you get to like reinvent yourself, and like I can be any kid I want.
Exactly.
And, like every hostel
Yeah.
is almost like that.
That's so true.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to people who want to travel but haven't yet?
Depends on why, but I think that if someone were afraid to travel because of meeting people or because of like danger, I would say that a lot of countries are safer than you think that they are, and I would say that meeting people is so much easier than you would think.
Where all have you been, and what's next?
Oh gosh, you want to hear like all the countries?
I mean, you could do continents if you want, but have you
Okay.
been to that many? Do you have a number?
I think it's
Alex
like
said 20
23.
countries.
I think for me it's like 23 or 24.
Every continent?
No, I'm missing obviously Antarctica, Australia, and South
Been to
America.
Africa?
Yes, I've been to Africa.
Very cool. Do you enjoy cities or natural spots more?
Natural spots, 100%.
Is what you're doing now something you always wanted to do when you were growing up?
Yes,
Not too early. It's okay.
100%.
Do you have any bucket list items for 2022?
Should be up by 8:30.
Yes. I would like to skydive because I think it would look good on paper, but I think I would hate it in the moment. But aside from that, I think I've crossed a lot of things off of my bucket list.
Already. We're
Yeah.
only in February. That's awesome.
I know. It's crazy.
Okay, bro. Go. Go.
When do you feel most alive?
Probably just being with people, having really genuine connections with people and genuine conversations. I feel like it really wakes me up. And yeah,
What's your biggest fear?
being kidnapped. But that has not happened yet. I want to clarify, and it won't happen. I really don't think.
That's hilarious.
I could have a deeper answer for that, but that's actually my true biggest fear.
Who's your hero?
I would say my brother, honestly. We're really close. I wish he was here a lot. He's like the only thing I miss from home, really.
And this is Alex's question. Are you happy?
Very. I would say I feel very content, and it's taken me a long time to be where I am right now. In life and just like spiritually, I feel very, very content, and I can honestly say that.
Are there any questions that I didn't ask you that I should ask the next person?
Can I have a second to think about this one?
You have all night. But you can throw one out now, and if you have another one later, I'll add it.
I don't even know. I feel like you had so many awesome questions.
I did good?
They're so good. Maybe like tell me a story about one of the craziest people that you've met on this, or like while traveling.
Well, just craziest person you've met
Yeah.
while traveling. That's a good one.
Yeah, last night Gunnar and I were talking about it, and he's met some crazy fucking people.
When I was working in Spain, I'm pretty sure this Colombian guy that stayed with us was like a murderer. Like how you were like, I had bad vibes about that one guy.
Dude.
I was working there as security, and I was like, I don't think we should let this guy stay. He just had no heart in his eyes.
Yeah.
It was just bad.
I swear we became friends with a hitman in Nice, who's from Bulgaria. 110% was a hitman. Alec is convinced. I am convinced. And then also, who were we talking about last night? Oh, Jag. Please put this in your video.
Okay,
Jag,
it's all recorded.
Jag met a girl on Tinder. They were both from Canada, and they flew to New York for their first Tinder date ever. Okay, they hadn't even met yet, so they met in the New York airport, and they ran a marathon together, and then just never talked again. I think that's the craziest
Yeah,
story.
that's a crazy lady.